guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a new event. This is a new story event geared around the Path to Power Dragon Ball film right here. Which again, it's sort of a, wow, the time frame on this is not very long, only the 20th, huh? I guess the 20th will probably be around when maybe the Halloween celebration will start. I feel like we could see an LR in that Halloween celebration. Sort of like a pseudo part 2 or something like that, right? Okay, so this story event and the Path to Power movie, it's sort of a loose retelling, right? Like, you kind of have, like, the first 3 arcs of Dragon Ball, right? You have just kind of like the opening with Pilaf. You have Roshi's training is kind of intertwined with the 21st World Tournament, and then the Red Ribbon Army saga. It kind of combines the Pilaf arc and the Red Ribbon Army arc together, and, you know, you get a bunch of the key plot points from those two. So we have 5 stages here, and there is the free-to-play Yamcha that we will be able to grind out from this event. I actually think the Yamcha is kind of decent. It's actually a bummer. I think maybe we could try and use him in like a red zone stage that's against a physical boss. Like it could maybe. I think we could get away with using him against like Janemba, right? I think he'll be okay. But he's very close, just a little bit more, and he would have been, I think, very solid. He's okay. He's not terrible, this Yamcha right here. So he's the one character to grind, and then, of course, the medals. So just grinding Yamcha and his medals are sort of what we're going to get right here. Dragon Ball Saga, of course, is the category that will give us increased drop rates. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in, and let's take a look at the Path to Power story event. Oh, actually, there's probably a couple of missions. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got right here. So the Path to Power story event. Let's see what we got right here. So clear stage 2 gets us a Yamcha. Get Yamcha's SA to 10. Dokkan Awaken Yamcha and clear all the stages. So pretty simple stuff right here. Let's go ahead and jump in, though. Let's see what the story event has got to offer us. Dragon Ball Saga does have quite a few LRs we could put on the team here. To sort of give us increased drop rates. I actually think we'll bring in, I guess, Mercenary Tao right here. I do want to leave Kid Goku and Android 8 on the team, however, because that, of course, can give me some, link levels. We potentially get some link levels for them real fast. Okay, so the very first stage is against Oolong. Okay, I guess that does make sense, right? Because I actually just watched the movie. Dude, the last time I watched The Path to Power 500 years ago, I might have only seen this movie like once before recently. Again, the start with Bulma, it skips the sequence, because in the original manga and show, right, there's the whole sequence where like the pterodactyl like kind of kidnaps Bulma and stuff like that. That's like not in there, right? Like Goku meets Bulma, and then very quickly they head off. It's like Bulma leaves the meeting with Goku, and they literally drive directly to Yamcha, which is interesting, right? Like, a bunch of things sort of kind of happen out of order, because in the original series, Yamcha shows up, it's like episode 6 or something like that, right? Like, Oolong has his own standalone episode before they even meet Yamcha. And then, whoa, okay, this event has got a lot of story in it, holy. So, like... Goku and Bulma, they leave Goku's house, they travel directly into Yamcha's desert, and then Oolong just happens to be hanging out right in front of there, right? It's the Dragon Ball Saga team, like, look at this Oolong, like, why is this character not also farmable? Like, they really should have given us a couple of free-to-play characters here. There is an Oolong unit that you can get, but... it's not, like I almost want to, like, pull up this Oolong to show. This is a World Tournament unit that's been out since when? 5 seconds into the game's history? Right? Like, they could give us another Oolong, another Bulma, or something like that. Oh my god. Oolong is on the time limit category. I guess, here, let me just quickly show Oolong real fast. So here, this is the one Oolong in the game. He's on the time. It makes sense, right? September 3rd of 2015. I think considering Goku gets so much stronger, right? If there's Dragon Ball Saga or youth allies around that he can buff, it would have made a ton of sense, I think, for them to release not just Yamcha from this story event, but they could have released a couple of free-to-play characters, right? I feel like would have done really, really, like, good by this kid Goku. Goku, of course, is good, right? Like he's very strong, this kid Goku. I'm liking him as probably the best TUR, but, you know, moving forward, I am a bit nervous on how they're going to handle, right, like, his future, because it's like, Pan already, I'm like very iffy with like her design around needing a GT Goku when GT Goku is so weak right now. So it's like, I am really praying that we are going to get some sort of super impressive GT Goku sometime soon to buff Pan. Pan needs it so damn badly, dude. Like, I threw that out there, like I would like to see a Baby Saga Super Saiyan 4 Goku drop, and some people are like, oh my god, another Super Saiyan 4. I mean, one thing I'd like to have people realize, too, think of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Super Saiyan 4 is like, is what makes GT, like, I think, redeemable in many aspects, because Super Saiyan 4, I mean, let's cut the bullshit. Super Saiyan 4 is raw as hell, okay? Let's be real for a second. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 is so goddamn raw. So, it's okay if they spam us with Super Saiyan 4 units. I'd be okay with that. And Goku, guess who beats Baby? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I was gonna say guess who beats Super 17, but I mean, it's not actually Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku fights Super 17, right? And then, of course, there's all the stuff in the Shadow Dragon saga. Think about which Super Saiyan 4 Gokus in the game currently have super good animations. Can you guys think of which Super Saiyan 4 Gokus have, like, super incredible animations? Oh, that's right. None of them. None of the Super Saiyan 4 Gokus have, like, super, like, modern type animations, right? Because a lot of them released super long time ago. This is another point. Let's make this, right? So, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this is a second anniversary unit, right? Like, he's not anything special. This guy's not anything special. This is before animations got super good. This guy, the LR Super Saiyan 4's, the 4th anniversary, was after animations had started to get really good. But I remember a lot of people were disappointed when the Super Saiyan 4's animations were shown. Like, that they weren't really that great compared to, you know, like, Metal Cooler and Int Goku Black, right, who had just come out, or the Broly movie characters, right, Blue Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly, their animations are way better than the LR Super Saiyan 4's. And then, of course, the reason for that is because the LR Super Saiyan 4's, they were actually made alongside that tech Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku, right? They were all made together, which is why I think their animations are a bit subpar. Oh, what is this? We got a lot of Red Ribbon Army soldiers here. Oh, could we do a little link leveling in a story event, perhaps? Maybe. Dude, you guys do not even know how many Red Ribbon Army soldiers I've done battle with, because Area 28-2... Oh, cool! Yeah, we got a new map right here. Nice! See, that's one thing I do enjoy with, like, doing some of these story events and stuff like this, is kind of like the new map. Yeah, this is where Goku meets Android 8 for the first time in the movie. I guess inside of Muscle Tower, right? Muscle Tower is, like, that sequence is way different in the movie, because it's just, like, a very short, like, Goku just gets straight to the commander. It's not even General White in the movie. Oh, I don't know. Is that guy's name General White? I mean, it's a completely different design. I mean, General Blue has a different design as well. Oh, nice. We did get a link level from that. Okay, cool. Sure, I'll take it. General Blue does have a little bit of a different design, and his character does seem quite a bit different in it as well. Yeah, this guy right here. See, like, I don't know if he's actually called General. I'm just curious. Let me see if I can't look this up and see what he's called in the Path to Power movie. That guy, because I don't remember them saying a name or anything like that either. Here, let's just quickly do this. Oh, is this? It's just a boss card. Okay. But it's like, this is practically, like, you know, the enraged Android 8 that we're able to get, right? The SSR of the 17 and stuff like that. Let me see. So this is... Oh, it is General White. That's General White. He just has a redesign, I guess. Okay. Yeah, he is actually called General White. Okay. Interesting. Okay, sure. But yeah, you have a very similar sequence right there, compared to, you know, what it was like in the original manga and stuff like that. But a lot of the fun of Muscle Tower is taken out, right? Like, Booyan, that sort of like monster, right, that Goku defeats by punching a hole in the wall and it freezes and then he blows it up with the Kamehameha, right? Like, that's not in there. Ninja Murasaki, who is really... Ninja Murasaki is so fun. If you guys have not watched original Dragon Ball, go watch the Goku vs. Ninja Murasaki fight, man. That shit is peak. I don't care. You need to experience peak. That Ninja Murasaki fight is just so goddamn good, dude. It really is. What's funny is Ninja Murasaki for a long time was actually a fairly decent unit in Dokkan, even though he was like a World Tournament R card. It's because Ninja Murasaki, he's sealed, right? Let me actually... Damn, I'm actually like talking about things that are making me have to look up a lot of stuff during this video, huh? But I believe Ninja Murasaki sealed. And what it was at the time was they were not giving Super AGL sealing characters, right? Because of the fact that Super Vegito existed. So I think they were thinking like, oh, if we're going to have, you know, 1 million AGL sealing characters, then Super Vegito is going to be a little bit too OP. Because remember, back at the time, Dokkan events was pretty much the only... that was the difficult content, was just Dokkan events, right? Where you could seal, you could stun, you could do all that. And AGL Super Vegito was, you know, the most busted unit in the game. AGL Super Vegito probably was one of the better units in the game's history on release, right? I don't think it's possible to ever surpass STR Gogeta. Yeah, here's General Blue, right? General Blue, like, doesn't... He's not really... He doesn't seem like too much of a threat, honestly, in the movie. But General Blue is a ridiculous threat in the manga, right? Like, Goku's not even able to really finish General Blue off. It's Mercenary Tao who kills General Blue. Yeah, okay, so Roshi does do his full power Kamehameha. I feel like they could give us a unit, like some sort of Roshi from this movie. That's another potential unit. I really hope that the celebration is actually going to give us at least one more character from the movie. Or, like, Dokkan, they just need to make sure they give us stuff from Dragon Ball, right? Like, we really need to make sure we're getting units from Dragon Ball. Otherwise, it's just like, like Kid Goku, if he can't take advantage of his support, that's one of the strongest things he's going to be able to do, right? So, hopefully, they do give us a way to take advantage of his support. Yeah, so Roshi does the Kamehameha, and then Goku quickly is able to master it in 1 second and do the Kamehameha as well right there, yeah. And yeah, Ninja Murasaki does indeed seal. Ninja Murasaki, he's got an incredible passive, dude. Rare chance of Ki +5. You gotta love that's a pretty good passive right there. Very, very strong. Terrifying Conquerors, huh? So, if they ever do decide to give the Red Ribbon Army a lot of, you know, good units for whatever reason, maybe we get like an LR Red Ribbon Army, which is like all the generals and commanders or something like that. They would be on Terrifying Conquerors, right? So maybe they could be like a Terrifying Conqueror support type unit. That's a way that they could easily have those characters actually sort of be relevant or be able to help, which could be pretty good, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off. This is going to be the last stage right here. So this is where we're going to fight General Black or Commander Black. He's Staff Officer Black, I know is what they called him in the manga and original anime, right? In the movie, after he kills Commander Red, he does call himself Commander Black, right? He becomes sort of the leader of the Red Ribbon Army at that point, right? And they make the battle jacket way more formidable in this. In the anime, Goku destroys Commander Black. It's not like he just completely obliterates him. It's like not even a fight, right? I mean, there is when him and Commander Black are sort of fighting in the building in the original manga and anime, it actually is pretty exciting. But then once they get outside, Goku, like, obliterates that battle jacket robot pretty easily. Okay, yeah, so here's where Android 8, of course, is... yeah, he is killed by Commander Black right here. And then Goku, of course, does the sort of iconic Kamehameha. Now, I did see people talking about this boss character right here. I hope he super attacks, actually, because he has an interesting super attack animation. But this guy, apparently he has a distinction in the data that makes it seem like he might get a card at some point in the future. So, I mean, if they want to make him a unit that could be obtainable, that could be pretty cool as well, right? Any buffs for the Dragon Ball Saga team at all would be very good. And that guy, General Black, he probably, or Commander Black, Staff Officer Black, whatever we want to call him, he would be on Dragon Ball Seekers, Dragon Ball Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, Earthlings, right? So he would be on quite a few different teams where, you know, he potentially could sort of make a difference. Now, here's where the movie ends. They gather, the Dragon Balls are all gathered. Goku kind of just jumps in and takes the wish. What's interesting is Goku makes the wish to, you know, revive Android 8 and remove the bomb from him. And it's like, it kind of happens off screen, and then you could tell Android 8 is kind of revived because Goku, like, really brightens up. They don't actually show him in the movie, though. They do right here, though? Okay. But they didn't actually show him. Okay. Hey, man, we got extra lore from the Dokkan story event, dude. Yes, Dokkan W, the extra lore. It's like one of the story events actually showed Goku from Trunks' timeline, future Trunks' timeline, arriving to fight King Cold and Mecha Frieza, right? That's something that had not been shown, I'm aware of, before that little scene in Dokkan. Okay, so there's all the different... Oh, we got a title for doing all the stages of that, too, huh? All right, so there's all the stages for this. Let's just go to the mission real fast. Yeah, because we can actually get the Yamcha. Okay, so I guess what I'll do here, since we went through all of these stages already, let me go ahead and grind up our boy Yamcha, and we'll come back and we'll rainbow him and we'll Dokkan Awaken him and stuff. Alright guys, so we have completed the grind here for the free-to-play Yamcha. I think that the Yamcha potentially could help me out. Maybe. I'm going to try it in a red zone stage or two. So I did give him some decent equips. Nothing like super mega powerful, but I gave Yamcha some stuff, right? To potentially try and help him out. Let's, of course, go ahead and rainbow our boy Yamcha. And then the last thing we want to do is also go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him. So, there we go. You know, this basically is the prize of the story event. Is the Dokkan Awakening for this Yamcha and this free-to-play character, which, you know, any additions possible to the Dragon Ball Saga team certainly would be useful right now. Anything they want to give us, just give Goku any extra options we possibly can really be a huge deal, man. Again, any units at all that could help in any type of situation will be so useful for Goku just because of how limited the options are. On really across all three of his teams, Youth, Dragon Ball Saga, and Exploding Rage, right? Anything we can get for those would be pretty good. So let's just complete the missions and then we'll finish up. Let me know what you guys think about the new, you know, Dragon Ball Path to Power story event. Just goes to show that there is still a lot that Dokkan can draw from, right, in terms of, you know, just like story events, missions, right, like, you know, Dokkan events, all types of stuff, right? There's still a lot out there. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.